Give the definition.
No, you got the thing.
Okay, give the definition for unproduced space in
lack of obstructive material.
Yeah.
Wait, I want a little more clarity than that.
Tokrek kaksam gimega.
How is that not what I said?
You mumbled it, he said it.
A negative in the sense of being a simple absence of concreteness.
What?
Concreteness or obstruction?
Can you say that again?
You could say obstruction of
alternate
concreteness.
translations of our second vocab word.
Yeah.
I kind of like concreteness better.
Really?
Yeah, obstruction would be like dripper or...
Positive.
When you choose a word, you sometimes you do it by eliminating another word that's already used, that's already taken. You see what I mean?
So how is the concept different then? What's
Obstruction?
the difference between the lack of obstruction and lack of concreteness?
Well, I'm just saying obstruction's a more general word. You can have mental obstruction. You see what I mean? Concreteness is concrete. I'm just saying it's more precise, in my opinion.
For the same concept.
You can say physical obstruction, but the more syllables you add to a translation, the less elegant it is.
No, I was just wondering if it's the same concept, or if we're talking about two different kinds of empty space, that's all.
Generally, it's the same concept.
Can anybody remember the Tibetan? For the definition of unproduced space. It's, I mean, you know, I was just to be honest, I think a lot of my homeworks I'm going to be taking definitions because conceptually it's hard to draw stuff from some of the syllogisms.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of the stuff is just, it's defining characteristics of things. So I guess if one of the things you want to pay attention to in my class is whenever a definition's presented, getting the Tibetan and the English translation. Okay. So Tokrek kaksam.
Guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gimega. Yeah.
Okay. Kaksam.
Yeah. Simple absence.
Simple absence. Okay.
Yeah. What are the 8 substances referred to in the following phrase? Dulze getu ki kombu.
Kombu. I like your kombu. Because if you made it G, it would be the true thought.
Oh, yeah.
You see? It'd be a kid with a true thought.
Mm-hmm.
It's the senses and the elements minus sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's they say it's like sachu melung su triro recha.
Nice.
Yeah. Sachu melung da su triro recha.
Dultrans.
Dultrans.
You guys say Dultrans.
Dultrans.
Then kombu is a molecule.
Aye.
And Dultrans is an atom.
Is it possible for 2 absences to share a relationship? If so, why?
Yeah. And for the very
I
fact
missed
that there
breakfast
are
and
absences.
Veronica. In dead
Sad
order.
relationship. It's a sad family.
Anybody have a reason why?
Why? I mean, I thought for the very fact that they are absences is enough for them to share a relationship.
Yeah, because you could say because they're of the same type.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then the bibliography work. Oh yeah. Well, sorry about that.
Oh my lord. Wow.
Migok.
Simple lack.
Yeah. Is negative in the sense of big in absence. Tokrek.
Obstruction.
Concreteness, if you will.
Yeah.
Misspelled.
Is it?
S.
Yeah. S. Yeah.
Sorry, I was going from memory.
Okay.
And that shows you how I should always check my own work.
Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Drup Techik.
That's a real English D.
Drup Techik.
1 unit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
It's very nice.
Yeah, and Drupte Zeti.
Substantially 1 year now.
Yeah, to be
I
one
think you
is to
could
be
say
the,
that.
yeah.
By the way, I don't like the spelling of day. He likes it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer SDE, which
Yeah.
means a group, right?
Uh-huh.
Like the Pitaka, Tripitaka.
Uh-huh.
The 3 groups of scripture
Uh-huh.
are called SDE.
Uh-huh.
You guys want to rip apart my bibliography and
Yeah, let's rip apart his bibliography.
He's unlikely
No, let's
to be a
edit
problem.
his English.
oh well. This is all provisional.
Which,
Rich.
it's this one down here?
Yeah, and there's my footnote as well.
Possessive ITS doesn't get an apostrophe.
And the one I wanted.
But
Well, like I said, this is all provisional anyway.
I know. I'm just being a jerk. Hi, have we met?
Okay, just a few comments. Don't put a number sign in front of an SAP number.
Okay.
Okay. And the M is an edit level, and that will kind of constantly change.
Okay.
M happens to be the edit level for E is gone through 5 steps.
Oh.
And then M means somebody printed a book from our E file and corrected it further. So M is the highest level we have. It means someone printed a book at the monastery from an E file and hopefully improved it.
So when we go through and edit the changes that we
Yeah,
find here,
don't
is
put
it
in
gonna be
the-
an M?
Don't put in. Yeah, but
Eventually when
yeah,
our
but don't put in
graduate
edit
students-
levels, because they'll constantly change. Hopefully.
You're right.
Unless it's an A or a B. So sometimes we get a real hot thing off the press. It hasn't been checked yet. It's the first typing. It hasn't gone through the 5 steps. But it's so valuable that we throw it in. But then the reader should know that the data is very raw. E level is clean. It's as clean as we get it. And M is checked by a Geshe probably. And very few of our books are M. Just the ones that have been reprinted. Okay. What else here? I like it. Please, left and right justify everything. Saves me time.
Yeah, this is all in a separate document. It wasn't going to be my font the way I
and,
present it. And
The E in H should be capitalized. So the first,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
And the
Yeah.
rest is good. Yeah,
Okay.
always.
Okay.
I think everything else is good. Let me see. The hard part is getting the dash is correct between the Tibetan,
Mhm.
and I think you did it perfectly, which is kind of supernatural. Yeah, it's perfect. I hate to say it.
Interesting.
Probably it's just a mistake.
Yeah.
So the thing I noticed is at the very, very end where it says 211
Should it
FF,
just be
don't
one?
Yeah.
you- one-
No, I put FF.
211.
I put FF.
No space.
You should put FF. Yeah,
Even
that's good.
okay, well then for the Folio 41A, should that be FF as well?
No, that's a single folio.
Okay, yeah,
See,
I
if
took
it
out,
had
yeah.
been 41A, 41B,
Yeah.
then
Oh,
FF.
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
Now there's another FF that's used in editing. You italicize it, and it means starting from this page on. It's a standard abbreviation in a book, but I'm ignoring it. Okay, that would be italicized. It's like EG or IE in FF. FF 41A FF in normal books, if it's italicized, means and below. It means you didn't do the work of finding out where the discussion ended.
Mhm.
You're saying here's where the discussion begins,
Yeah.
but I'm just ignoring that convention because we need it for folios. And be careful to distinguish between folios and pages. Okay. Your book, for example, I think is in pages, and most people's books in folios.
Joni is a part of the.
Well, that's a good question, and I think it's okay.
Cool. So I'm just curious,
yeah.
like that's so.
It's
from
a nickname
Joni's
of the
collection,
book.
Onza, Oh,
It's the nickname. It's the short name of the book.
cool.
And it was classy to put it in there.
Cool.
It will help the reader. Okay.
Neat.
And all the hyphens are correct, which is really weird.
So it's like it's a Yigja text. It's one of the textbooks, and so you'd be like, "Oh, I'm studying the Chonita," meaning like the Choni Lama textbook on
Yeah,
Abhidhamma Kosha.
they tend to do that with Abhidhamma commentaries. Gyalwang's
Gyalwangsa.
is Gyalwang Chinle Namgyal's commentary. So they don't call it anything else. They just call it Gyalwang's Kosha.
Yeah.
He's the who did he was a teacher of one of your guys. I think he's teacher of Chichen Tembaragi. Or no, he's the editor.
transcriber,
Yeah, he's the one who got in trouble about the Kangri, I think. I believe. Okay, let's
Okay.
get going. Oh, I have something cool to show you guys. These are some earrings I bought V. I was running to an airport, and I saw this bracelet in a case, and I immediately recognized it as a raw diamond.
Wow.
And somebody made a beautiful piece out of raw diamond. Like they just polished it slightly and made it nice. And this is the ancient way in India that they presented diamonds. They didn't know how to cut them. So there are these huge Indian diamonds, you know. And I've never seen anyone, you know, I've been in the jewelry business for 20 years and I didn't see anyone do this. And it's in Jaipur, the pink city, North India. Someone there figured out how to do this. And they're really beautiful. So anyway, I fought with the guy. Me and Scott are trying to make a plane. I'm fighting with the guy. And finally he wins. And then I said, okay, I said, package it. Then he says, there's also earrings. And, so I said, yeah, put it in the and anyway.
And you responded, "Oh, you're throwing them in for free? Thank you."
Anyway, me and Sugang, we're trying to talk about a deluxe edition of your set. See, we're trying to sell subscriptions to the 108 books. You're 65 are done already. 31 are in process. The rest haven't been started yet. But you're in the 31. Your books are in the 31. And we're thinking of having 3 levels of selling sets in 3 levels. It'll look like this set. It'll be 108 books of classics. 65 are already finished. We just have to clean them up. So we were thinking to make a collector's edition, and you have to pay like $10,000 a year for a subscription, and we guarantee you 4 books a year. So 1 for every season. So you get 1 in winter, you get 1 in fall, you know. And then that set, I'd like to put a diamond on the spine. And I'd like to put one of these diamonds. These are a special diamond called it's like a triangle. It grows a special way as a triangle. And then you can polish it and clean it up. And I think I can get them in quantity. So that would be, to me, it'd be really sexy to have one. You see, the gold is you can put a stud through the spine of the book, and then you can do the same thing.
This kind of size?
Exactly. I think it's too big for 1 book. This would be several $1,000s.
Yeah.
So I think we'll do a little smaller.
So they several thousand.
Yeah. That would be $2,000 or $3,000 a stone.
Wow.
Or, you know, it'd be at least 1,000 wholesale, something like that. So I don't think I would,
That's not.
but maybe.
Smaller.
But I think it'd be nice to have a diamond on every book. I just have this diamond is closer to emptiness than a cut diamond.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. This diamond is closer. It's raw. It's just a thing, okay? I'm just telling you, it's closer. So it'd be very auspicious to put them on for the expensive set. You know, if it's a very expensive set. And then we're thinking to have a medium price set, which would look like this, And then we're thinking to have a student set, which is paperback for broke students, and then each one has access to an online version. So anyway, Sugang and Shinten are working on that.
Okay.
We're working on we'd like to get wealthy people to subscribe to like $10,000 a year. So that would be for $25.
It's really pretty.
And then your salaries are protected.
Do you like it?
And then I would give Sugang and Shinten some major share of this, because they would be selling it.
Yeah.
They would be finding people to do the subscriptions. Okay. Anyway, that's the idea. And I would like to do some more diamonds. So.
Sorry.
These are really my favorite right now. And the gold can be the same holder on the spine. And then you put like a tie tack, you put a bolt, you put a nail through the spine, and it will hold it. And it'll be famous, I think. I think the books will be famous. People will try to break into people's houses and get the diamonds out of it. That's traditionally what happens. If there's a social order problem in the country.
Yeah.
Never
Maybe
happened
not
here.
talk about that part. So.
You get the plane, sir.
SCIM, the diamond collection.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I mean, for me, it's very important. It has a deep resonance with seeing emptiness. Okay, especially around that. Sure, that's why I brought it in today.
Okay.
You can show them to Shinten. Here's the box.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tell her if she wants a set for herself to run. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. Anyway, I feel strongly that if we have a real diamond on it, something will happen. Okay.
Take the plane, please.
Oh, I gotta take the plane. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Take your leisure.
By the way, I still have some expostulation old stuff, but I'm not gonna do it on Adam's time because we already spent his time. So
True.
we'll do it on the next person. Whoever's.
Mr. Wu is the next person.
Mr. Wu's not. He's done. I think.
It's done.
No, he's today.
No, he's on the schedule, and it's you. I think.
Oh, well, I didn't prepare because Nick told me it wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't prepare either, so we're equal. We'll
Nick really thought it was today.
wander
Are we
around
really sure
together.
about it?
I'm not
Right,
total.
I see.
Look, I just work here. I do what they
Nick
tell me
really
to do.
thought that.
Okay, go.
Uh,
Wait, where were we?
503?
yeah, we're at 503.
Usually
So.
we haven't sashi.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got a sashi. That's
Sashimi. Sashi Puki Juchi Meto Cham Rira Blinchi Ninde Gembadi Sangye Shindu Likte Uargi Dokun Namdak Shingla Druparsho Hiram Guru Ratna Mandala Kaniyatayami Sangye Chodam Tsogi Chodam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kyatsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunam Gi Yola Benchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chodam Tsogi Chodam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kyatsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunam Gi Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chudam Tsogi Chognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gibe Sunam Gi Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho.
By the way, one more thing. Can you guys come down to my class at 10, is it?
10 years.
And I want to introduce you with your translations to the group downstairs.
10 o'clock.
And just so you can take credit for it. It should be a big pile of translations. Okay? Then I'm going to sell them on buying buildings and stuff like that. Okay? Somebody down there is going to help me. I don't know who it is. Okay, here we go.
Kachignare. Zed Chigina. Zed Chigina.
Wow, good luck.
if things are such that to be one is to automatically be of the same material type,
That's okay.
then they are of the same substance.
Then to be one is to be the other substantially. Okay.
Then to be one is to be the other substantially.
Okay, and we're gonna reverse engineer it from the Chichen. We're gonna try to understand it after we get the Chichen. The Chichen is the thing that is not true.
Yeah.
Okay, and so here we go.
Nyerlin ne dok chik le kepe ne dru chechen.
By the way, I'm sorry. Nierlin, ne,
Nyerlin ne.
Dokchik, because this is a noun.
Oh, okay. Nyerlin ne dok chik le kepe ne dru chechung nipo chechen.
Good.
Zeche yimba tao.
Yeah, the Sugang principle. The Sugang principle. Just go down on your first tau.
Zerek chik yimbechen.
Okay, you want to struggle with that? We kind of did it last time.
Let's consider. Let's talk about the two. A smaller grain of
Good.
barley and a larger grain of barley,
Which have grown
from the same
head of barley.
material cause, which is a single grain of barley,
Single head of.
single head.
Oh, dog here.
Dope.
Okay, and this ne is barley. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and this dog is
Okay.
head instead of dog.
Yeah, this is dope.
Brutal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of nasty things here. 你不吃吃。
Yeah.
这就引爆它。 Are you telling me
That
that to?
to be one is to be the
Yeah.
other of the is that to be one is to be of the same material type of the other. The same,
No.
no.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that
I'm
to
not
be
like
the
that.
little grain is
Yeah.
to be the big grain substantially?
Of the same material. Sorry. Yeah.
Are you telling me why?
Because they're of the same substantial type.
Yeah, they're of the
Yeah.
same substance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you said you're the one who said so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I disagree that they are Zedek Chik.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree that they belong to the same substantial
Yeah.
class.
Okay. Well, then let's consider the two. Should I repeat the whole Choshin?
You just want to get out of it, I know.
Okay.
All right. And pause at the right places.
Okay.
Don't make it a preposition.
Nyerlin ne dok chik le kepe ne dru chechung nipo chechen.
Good.
Zerek chik yimbarta.
Good.
Tade kang shik.
Oh, I love your
Rangi nyerlin chik le kepa yimbeche.
Chik like yeah.
If you disagree
That
they are of the
Zerek
same they are of the same substance,
Yeah.
then let's consider the two: a small and a large grain of
Barley.
barley, which grow from the same material cause, which is a single
Good.
head.
Good. Nice.
They are two of the
Good.
same substance.
Okay, family.
One, because they're different,
They're separate.
but yeah, because they're separate, and two, because they come from the same, they grow from the same material cause.
Good. They have grown from the same single material class.
Single.
Okay. Just
Yeah,
because they've
she-
grown from, just because they're separate, number one,
Yeah.
and just because they've grown from the same material class, okay,
Uh-huh.
doesn't mean they have to be
Same.
the same substance family.
Mhm.
Right.
And then we say yes, it does
Yeah.
because
Zerek chick, mi chick, nyerlin chick, mi chick, la chick, göpeche.
Ah.
yeah. Now, when they say like chick me chick,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
you can say the question of whether.
Okay.
Okay, so that's an idiom.
That's
for you.
where, yeah.
When you say positive and negative, chick me chick, it means the question of whether they are one or
No,
not.
it's one or no.
Okay. So you have to supply the words, the question of whether. In Tibetan, they just say big, small. I don't care.
So it's chick, me chick?
Yeah, or it's just you just counterpose two things.
With
Yeah.
a me in the middle?
Yeah,
Pretty much
yeah,
that.
exactly, and it means whether or not.
Okay.
Okay. They don't have a word. They don't have a separate word for whether or not. They say whether it's big or small. In Tibet, you say big, small.
Not really.
Big, big, not big. Big, not big. It means whether it's big or small. Okay.
So it because the question of whether two things are such
are of the same
of
material
the same
family.
material cause,
Substantial
the same,
family.
substantial family,
Is decided
by
see,
whether or not
good.
Yeah,
They have
the same material. Or they're
Good.
of the same material.
no same near limb.
Same material cause. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, whether or not. Okay, got
Okay.
it. The question of whether they are of the same material family is decided by whether or not they come from the same material cause, or whether or not the stuff
Okay.
they came from was the same.
Right. Okay. That seems okay.
The question of nearland is very important in the question of future lives and past lives.
Yeah.
Explain.
Because consciousness it has to come from a similar cause and
Similar stuff.
similar stuff. So if you go all the way back to the first moment of this life, then you have to say that it came from a
So
moment
the
before,
similar
a
stuff
similar
here is
type.
nearland.
Yeah.
Okay, nearland. It's very important in the discussions in the Pramana Vartika about future and past lives.
Someone did not.
I agree that to be one is to be the other.
Uh-huh.
Substantially.
Substantially.
Okay? I agree that to be the little grain on the head is
Yeah.
to be the small grain, the big grain on the head.
Or really
That's what he
you're saying?
agreed to. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah.
To
Sorry.
be one is to
Sorry.
be the other substantially.
Yeah. I thought
We
that's-
already
that's
said
what
they're
we
of the
were
same
saying.
family.
Okay.
That's okay.
Right.
No, I get it.
Because they had the same nearland.
Yeah. Well, if you agree to our original statement, then let's talk
Yeah,
about
if you say to be one of those grains is to be the other.
Then let's talk about the same two again.
Okay, good.
They check my yimbarta, dagni check my yimbacher. It is not the case
Good.
that to be one is to
Good.
be the other substance.
Better and better.
Because it's not the case that to be one is to automatically be the other.
Nice. Wow. You nailed that one. Let's try to find something else you can make a mistake on. Here he said, I disagree that to be one is to automatically be the other. I'm sorry. I disagree that to be one is not to automatically be the other. He said, I disagree.
Can we look at that last line again? I disagree that is it
I
not the
disagree
case?
that they are not Dangnichi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
disagree that they are not Dangnichi.
Yeah.
I disagree that they are not such that to be one is to be the
No,
other.
they're not.
Automatically.
That's not the case. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Madrupna.
Yeah, so Madrupna means if you disagree that to be one is not to be the other.
Yeah, I thought I'd done it wrong the first time I went through and looked at
okay.
it. Okay. Madrupna, Nerlin ne dokchik le kepe ne druchechun nipo de churchin dagni chik ma yimbartal
Nice.
mo tare yimbeche.
Good. Okay.
If you disagree that it's not the case that to be one is to automatically be the other,
Good. Nice.
then let's talk about the two again. Let's consider those same two.
Yeah.
It is too the case that to not be. It is too not the case that to be one is
good.
automatically be
Good.
the other,
Yeah.
because they are of.
No, don't go there.
Because to be.
No, yeah, good.
Because to be one is to not
Good.
be the other.
Good.
It's not
Okay.
to be the other.
Yeah.
It's not the case that to be one is to be the other, because to be one is not to be the other.
Yeah.
Do you want to say essentially now, or something that should have
He didn't say it.
He said
No.
no instead of
You
dot.
said,
You can throw in some other kind of wording. I don't care.
yeah, it's to not be of the
instead of
same
dagnichi.
essence, or yeah.
No, don't.
Or-
I don't
I
want
wouldn't.
to.
Okay, I won't go there.
To be one is to
It's
be
just
one is to
threatening.
be separate from the other one,
Uh,
essentially,
Okay.
or something like that. Okay. I disagree that they are ngoltade. I disagree that to be one is
It's
to be essentially separate from the other.
yeah, essentially separate from the other. Well, if you disagree, then let's talk about those same two again.
Okay.
To be one is to not essentially be the other.
Good.
Because they are different objects and share no relationship with each other.
Good. Yeah. Nice. So you got that idiom down.
Yeah.
That idiot down.
I've
Okay.
got being an idiot.
Breathe a
down.
sigh of relief because we have hit
Rangyulukla.
Wrong look is where, this is written by an American. This is an American textbook. American textbook just tells you, look, it's like this and this and this. They don't make you think.
Yeah.
Here's what it is. In the Tibetan pedagogical system, first you argue, and then the other guy should be able to write the wrong look himself by now. Okay. So here we go. So, wrong look is the easy part.
Okay.
A lot of students will just skip to the wrong look.
Oh. So you're going through all the thinking.
Rangyulukla. Chikitsuni yote. So on my yimbe che de
This is deceptively quite difficult.
Yeah, I was having a hard time when I was looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that the definition of one was easy, but it's not.
Because here begins our presentation of our own system.
Yeah.
There is a definition of being one thing, because to not be individually many things, or to not be many individual things, is that definition.
There is a. Well,
Things.
one thing here is not. It's not really one thing. The chick here is not really one thing. This chick means one and the same. One and the same.
Okay.
Which is not the same as one, right?
Okay.
So
Like you can say this couple is like.
Oh,
one.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's no.
So we could say
So mayin means not discrete. Not discrete things.
I definitely won't use that in
One
my
thing.
translation now.
Well, discrete means separate from each other.
Yeah,
So
but would it pass the waiter test?
yeah, I say, are you discrete? He says, I never tell anybody about what you're doing.
Yeah.
You historically said not individual things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
That's all right. I took that. From
Okay.
Thor's
Well,
third
Place it
let's
occurs,
yeah.
provisionally
I know where
going
you
down.
got it.
Let's provisionally going down.
Okay,
Not
Reishik. So should we go to 512?
I'm just saying, be careful on this one's not.
Well, how would you?
You
even-
gotta be. This is like disassembling a nuclear bomb or something. You gotta be careful.
Okay. Yeah, because yeah.
The chiknitseni, is that there
Yeah, it
is a
started to get
definition
kinda
of a
weird.
thing that is
Yeah.
one and the same with another?
Well, that's the decision he has to make.
Okay,
Yeah.
Is he gonna say being one?
right.
Here's the definition of being one,
Mhm.
or here's the definition of one,
Because.
or here's the definition of to be one with each other.
Mhm.
And you can kind of decide that from
Yeah.
what comes next.
Which is the divisions.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
Chik la yena sum yete rang to chik padang ngo chik padang rik chik padang sum yete. So there is a division of one and the same, being one
We're
thing.
not sure yet.
Okay, so
Let's
Reishik.
see what the three are.
Okay, we'll shelve
Let's
it.
see what the three are, and then you have to. It has to fit all three.
Okay.
Whatever you use has to fit all three.
Okay. When I was looking at this, I was thinking Rangdok Chikpa is the exclusion of all which is not one and the same with itself.
You might say the same expression.
Rangdok, the same expression?
You might say that.
Rangdok Chik.
Yeah, the same expression.
Okay.
Meaning of an archetype or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Rangdok Chikpa. The same expression.
Heavy prenates in there. Rangdok.
Rangdok Chikpa.
Yeah. Okay. Then
No Chikpa. To be one is to essentially be the other.
yeah. Okay. And
Rik
Chikpa.
Chikpa. To be one is to be of the same type.
Yeah, of the same.
Of the same. Could you say of the same type?
Yeah, you can say that.
Of the
That's
same
the other.
type. As the other, and these are the three.
Yeah. Now he's gonna give definitions and examples.
Okay. Rangdok Chikitsini Yote. There is a definition that we can posit of expression.
Same
Expression.
Being of the same expression.
Being of the same expression.
Or being the same expression.
Being the same expression. Rangdok so mayimbe che de yimbe che. Because not being discrete expressions is
Yeah.
that definition.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll try to find something a
But
little bit more.
Senshi nails it down.
Yeah.
What's
Senshi
Senshi?
ni a classical example.
Yeah, the classic example. Now that's normally where you figure out what the heck he's talking
No,
about.
I didn't know how to. Okay, so tsenshi ni yute chepa nipo dembecher, because something which is produced and something
Yeah.
which is produced.
Yeah,
The two, something which is produced.
The two of made thing and made
Because-
thing.
Are
these
those
two-
examples?
something which is made and
Something which is
Something
something
made.
which is
made.
made are the same expression.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
The
It was a
two.
little confusing at first. I mean,
It means
It's
apparently
Uh-huh.
for Rangdokchik, you can't say mitakwa enchim.
okay.
You see, if
Changing
something's
produced, yeah.
changing, it has to
Because
be
it's an
produced. If
expression.
something's produced, it has to be changing. They're
It's an
equal
archetype.
sets, but apparently it doesn't count as Rangdokchik.
Okay.
The same expression.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
They're equivalent sets, but apparently you can't call them Rangdokchik.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It has to be the actual same word.
Mm-hmm.
Made
And,
and
made.
made.
To be a wrong dog too.
Yeah. Apparently. I'm just saying.
That's our example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm deducing, which is why it's nice to have a senshi.
Uh-huh.
Because now we know how to go
Yeah.
back and.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the hard one. Here comes the easy ones.
I don't know. Yipadang. Oh well, I guess now we have a term for wrong dog. Yeah. Yipadang wrong dog chick itzini yete yete yipadang wrong dog so magimbe chip de imbecher.
Yeah. Whoa.
There is a definition that we can put forth of
Yeah.
existent, something which exists, and an expression of the same.
There is a definition we can give of something which is the same expression as to exist.
To exist. Okay, I see how they connect now.
Right.
Okay, I was wondering.
Okay. Yeah. And
Yeah.
the definition is.
And the definition is things which are not discrete,
Or a different expression.
which
from-
are not a different expression for
From
to exist.
Then,
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it
Yeah.
again in one
The definition of a thing which is of the same expression as that which exists is that which is not of a different expression from that which exists.
Uh-huh.
It's not silly.
Yeah.
It's not silly.
Words
It's
laughing.
deep, actually. It's deep. Somehow, it's gonna help you see emptiness. Okay.
Cool. Very cool.
Then your wife gets more diamonds.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it, right?
Senshi ni yote yopade becher.
Yeah. He's getting cuter and cuter.
There is a classical example of something that exists. No, there does exist a classical example.
Yeah, I can give you an example
Yeah.
of this thing. What?
Something which exists.
That which exists.
Yeah, right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Right. Is an example of it.
That helps a
I
lot.
wish we had more time. How much more time do we have?
10 minutes.
10 more minutes.
Cool. All right.
You can take my time.
Che tam che la che tam che la jikndra
Oh,
jikndra.
who made that note? Was that me or you?
That
It
was
just means stick this up here. It should go here.
okay.
So I wrote a program to cut after cheers,
Yeah.
but this is an afterthought that goes in 516. Okay.
Okay, I'll renumber.
Okay. Yeah. It's just you're cutting part of 517 and putting it back in 516.
So, just for can I clarify? So when I'm
Yeah.
I'm formatting the text for my own edification in the future,
Mm-hmm.
anytime we have a senshi, then we want to take the next.
No, it's not a kyaba.
No.
It's not always the case. It just happens to be the case here.
Okay, because I was wondering why it's split like that.
Well, you're gonna translate it and then you'll see.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. It's something which exists.
I'll give you an example of something which exists because things which are similar, of similar type.
This could have been. I'm just gonna make a note here. It could have been day. Okay. And that's an idiom.
Richter?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
we could take a vote in this text itself. Okay, we're gonna take a vote. Okay, first you mark your place. Okay. Then we're gonna go look for ring das and ring days.
Okay.
A cute way to do both of them at the same
So
time
the prenasal happens
is
before
to
the
do-
the previous syllable.
is this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay?
That's cool.
No,
Ring
look what I
J.
searched
Ring
for.
J.
Yeah,
That
look.
sounds right.
Look what I searched for. I didn't put an A, I didn't put an E.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna hit both.
Right.
Right.
Let's take a vote.
Oh,
Ring da, ring da,
Uh-huh.
ring da. Okay, this logic author prefers the spelling ring
Da.
da. Let's go take a look
If you say
for ring day in the logic scriptures. So we're gonna limit ourselves.
Did
You
we
say
build one?
add,
oh yeah.
okay, and I go to the database, which is A on my computer, just because it's the shortest thing possible. I go to the Sumbun, and I go to Tsema, T-S-A-D, down here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I open.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm restricted to logic books,
Mm-hmm.
and let's take a vote. Okay. In fact, let's cut off the E. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who.
Well, okay.
Ring da.
Draw.
Oh, by the way, when you take a vote,
Draw.
skip books, because the same author's
Yeah,
going to do the
'cause
same
it's,
thing.
message-
Skip books.
Next one.
Ring da. Yeah. Ring
Ring
da.
draw.
Ring day.
Okay.
Okay.
This is from Jiangxi. Jiangxi.
Yeah. There's a ring
Jiangnan
day. By the way,
Sherpa.
in the usage that we have here, I'm actually gonna say ring day is gonna be more common.
Ring J.
So ring day is an idiom. Okay. This author doesn't choose to use it.
Well,
but,
you can be confusing because ring ja would mean similar type, right?
Let's just talk about it.
Sorry.
So ring ja means this follows for all. It means it's the idiom in Tibetan for this follows with everybody else. But normally it's ring day. Okay, ring da makes sense, right? Same
Yeah.
type. But ring day came to be the idiom.
Okay.
So ring day means it follows for every other thing.
That's how it's spelled?
If you want the one for mepa, just put mepa. If you want the one for horse, put horse. That's all. Just follow the same pattern. And normally it's ring day.
Yeah.
It means follow the same pattern. Just if it said yupa, repeat yupa. If it said horse, repeat horse. If it said table, repeat table.
Yeah.
That's all he's saying. And for all other things, follow the same pattern. It
Yeah.
follows the same pattern. Okay?
I only
And that's
get
an idiom.
2 ring J's.
Say again? Only two?
I only get 2.
I didn't get any in the summer.
I did some.
Possibly DRE?
Yeah, I'm getting 2 here.
Maybe it's spelled differently.
Yeah, right.
Without it.
Anyway,
I'll
it's,
try to
it's
get
totally what cool people do.
Yeah, okay.
All right, go ahead.
There's 2 such people.
我職業によって我所說話咪應被確定被確。
Yeah, there is a definition of what it means to be. One thing is to be the other thing, essentially,
Mm-hmm.
because it's those things which are not such that to be one is not to be the other, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay. 我職不當。我職不讓。 Exclamation point.
No, he. It's
Oh,
very.
Rangshin.
Yeah, it should have
sorry.
been wrong. This dung
Yeah.
is not dung.
Yeah.
It's wrong. They look
Yeah.
similar on in a carving.
I
Right?
was wondering why that.
I'm
was
just
the thing.
saying it was an unbelievable error. And if you're not awake at that moment, you would just pass it
Well,
by.
the da and the ra kind of
They
look
look
similar,
similar,
definitely.
yeah. So Noa Chikpa, Rangshing Chikpa,
Uh-huh.
Dagi
Dagi
Chikpa
Chikpa.
understood semicolons between them.
They're all synonyms.
A pause in the breathing. Noa Chikpa, Rangshing Chikpa, Dagi Chikpa, Nam Dunchik.
Mm-hmm.
They all mean the same thing.
Yeah.
He didn't say, there's one missing here. He intelligently
Say.
left it out. Good. Say Chikpa.
Zechik.
If it was later in the day, I'd give you some money. But yeah, he didn't say Zechikpa, which he shouldn't have. He should not have thrown it in there.
Because
And he didn't. Because that only
It only
applies to
applies-
some things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we have to stop or something?
No, we've got 4 more minutes.
Oh, okay, keep going. By the way, I would count a new section here.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be 519.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. Shejadan wo chikitsini yote. Shejadan wo sosowa mayimbe chudembe.
Fine.
There is a definition of something that we can posit as if to be it is to essentially be
Good.
the other
A
and
noble thing.
noble
Essentially
thing.
be a noble
Okay.
thing.
Shijadan wo sosowa mayimbe chudembe. Because it is because to be something which is it
Yeah.
and not essentially the
Yeah.
other is
Nice.
to be a noble thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
okay.
because it applies to it.
But it's not
Everything.
and, right? That's just a particle connecting.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it
it's
is,
like-
so-
Yeah, it's not and.
Mhm.
The definition
It's just
of
connecting
something which is such that to be it is to be a noble thing essentially is to be such that to be that thing
Is to not
is
be
not
discrete.
essentially to be different from noble thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And I can give you an example. Existing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
There is a classical
Oh.
example we can posit, and that is existing things.
So these two are Ngo chick, but they're not chick.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. If they were chick, he would have had to say shija here.
Right.
So they're Ngo chick because they're the same set,
That's helpful.
but they're not chick. If they were chick, they'd have to be, especially Rangdok chick, you'd have to say sheja again. You'd have to repeat the word sheja.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Now he's going to get into Zeichik, which is good because it's supposed to break the pattern.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if it does.
Zechi gitsuni yote zeki gone so wa mayemba kewe chude embechu.
Yeah. Now look, he threw in the word.
Kewa.
Yeah.
It has to have been born.
Yeah. He just limited it to half the stuff in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that word,
Functioning thing.
he never did it before. So only with Zeichik you have to change the definition.
Mhm.
So struggle with that.
Okay. If something is such that it comes from. Oh no, it's
Here's a definition
Mayimbar Kewe. Yeah. Oh yeah. There is a definition of something that we can. There's a definition of to be one
Good.
is to be the other.
Substantially.
Material type, substantial type.
Say type.
No type. Sorry, but to be of the same stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even go there. I'd say, well, yeah, okay, let's see.
I'm sorry.
Zeiki Gone.
Zeiki gone so mayimbe
Yeah, so
mayimbar.
when you say Zeiki Gone, you can say in terms of their substance. You see, Gone means
In terms of their
or
substance.
relative to
By way of their substance.
substance.
Okay, in terms of their substance.
They have not grown as separate things. Okay, he
In
threw in
terms
the
of their
word grown.
substance, they have not grown
They have
from their
not
separate
grown as
things.
separate things. Okay, all right.
Okay, so
As per their substance. And he's talking about the two barley grains.
yeah.
Could you
Okay.
say grown from separate things? Like, do they have to come from one thing? Like, as separate things,
Well,
but
he
like
would
they
use
both
Tade
came
there,
from
wouldn't
the
he?
same
There's
head.
They have
Well,
not
as versus
grown
from is one.
from
the
separate
Lone?
things in terms
Yeah.
of their substance.
Right.
Yeah.
Barleyness.
Yeah, ze.
Barleyness.
Okay.
So, when is so individual and when is it separate?
Oh man, I don't know. It's prati in Sanskrit, right? And like for prati moksha,
Could be either.
there's debates both ways. You know, some people want it to be separate, some people want it to be individual. you know,
Because he's been using tade as separate,
Yeah, that's why I said discrete.
discrete.
Mm.
Okay.
I'll find a good source.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's an
alright.
example.
Yeah.
It's time. 1 minute.
Can we
One
keep
minute.
going? Like another
Just
one or two?
521. Let's do 521.
Okay, Tsenshi ni yete chepa na mikapa ni te imbechu. Ni te imbechu.
Yeah.
There's a classical example
Good.
because product and changing thing are
Nice.
two.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
All right. It emphasizes birth.
Mm-hmm.
It emphasizes changing.
Yeah.
Okay.
you couldn't have said what?
Product and then changing.
Namkai.
You couldn't have said Yopa and Shija.
Okay.
Yopa and shit, right.
And then obviously you couldn't have said Namka and Dumachiki Namka and Domini or the emptiness of the house and the emptiness of the coffee cup.
Because they don't grow.
Yeah, because they don't grow.
Yeah, and that's like KWAR. The
Yeah,
KWAR.
the Kewa is essential.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we wish that he would have given it to us about 10 pages. About 10 pages ago when we first hit Zaichus. He just clarified it finally.
Okay. We stopped at 521.
We stopped at 521.
Sashi
Puki Jushin Meto Cham Rira Lingshin Yende Gembadi Sange Shingdu Mite Uargi Jogun Namdak Shingla Juparsho Idam Guru Radha Mandala Kandiryatayami Di Heogun Sanam Yeshe Soso Shing Sanam Yeshe Le Jungwe Dambar Kunyi Tobarsho
Shogi Shmugi.